capacity here, but it's somewhere in that 35,000 range, I think. And I've always loved this ballpark, but it's a really great setting for baseball.
It sure is. Beautiful setting, good ballpark. The guys like the surface. They really did a nice job here.
David Fry at the plate, swing and a miss. Good changeup down and away. Instant replay brought to you every game by the Sam Bernstein Law Firm. When you need the right call made, 1-800-CALL-SAM. Today's game brought to you in part by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan. Ready to help. Fastball 98 at the belt for a called strike.
And the one thing they messed up was the walk to the visiting clubhouse here. It's like a mile and a half to get there now. It's great. Right off the steps, get off the elevator, you're good.
The 0-2 swing and a miss. 100 at the belt. David Fry waved. Fourth strikeout for Terry Skubal ends the fourth. He's hit triple digits several times tonight. We head to the fifth. First.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line.
Will field and win the race to the bag. First pitch, fifth inning. Trey Sweeney grounds out. Cutter gets the weak swing. One pitch, one out, fifth inning. Gavin Williams' pitch count much more reasonable at this point in the game than it was a week ago when he came out 100 pitches after 5. Part of the success for the Guardians, it started when they went to a 6-man rotation so that they could get the kid who we're going to see in the game on Thursday, Parker Messick, into the rotation along with Ciccone, Logan Allen, Bybee, Williams. On the outside edge, called strike. Parker Meadows, 1 ball, 1 strike. So they've got a 6-man rotation. They're trying to watch the innings on some of these pitchers, like Gavin Williams. The 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. Shortstop Arias, a little hesitation, but he throws to first. Good stretch by Manzardo. Man, he was shaded up the middle, but he ranged far to the right field side of second base to field that ball. Thought the little hitch might cost him, but it did not.
Yeah,
Two up, 2 down.
Sorry, Dan. Yeah, the hitch was because Manzardo wasn't quite at the bag yet. He wanted to let that thing go. He had to pump it, and Arias has a hose, though, so he had plenty left in the tank to get the speedy Parker Meadows.
2 up, 2 down. David Torres takes a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. I think that four-seamer's got a little cutting action on it. Feels like it sometimes.
You know, it does. It's interesting. You see this chart on the...
Swinging a foul straight back, 0-2 on Glaber.
Yeah, this chart on Baseball Savant has it having a little bit of arm side run to it, but you're right. There's a little cut finish to a few of these fastballs tonight. It happens sometimes. Getting around the pitch, you will finish to it.
Now the 0-2. Fastball up. Williams just 93 innings last year. He's been bumped up to 162 coming into this game. That's one of the reasons they went to the six-man rotation. 1-2. Got it. He dotted 97 away, and we told you about his better command. We have certainly seen it both last week and this.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
Shades up the middle of the outfield, shifts the other way. Fastball 100 in. This has been really good stuff from Tarek Skubal tonight. Fourth or fifth pitch we've seen in triple-digit territory, 100, 101. The 0-2, swinging a foul straight back, another 100-mile-an-hour fastball.
It's coming out hot. Doesn't look like there's extra effort, but it's just coming out hot tonight.
56 pitches through 4 for Skubal. Changeup away. How good is his changeup? I mean, we know it's his pitch, but it's arguably better than last year. Love when StatCast posts you can get the leaderboard of which pitches are the best pitches in the game. The 1-2, swing and a miss. And that pitch, the changeup, is right at the very top, as expressed, and we talk about this from time to time, as expressed by run value, which really is a great way of doing it, Bobby.
Yeah.
In at-bats and on this pitch, whatever pitch you're talking about, what is the collective run value? In other words, if nobody's doing anything against one of your pitches, it's expressed as a run value positive for you, negative for them. Hot shot there down the third base line off the bat of Kyle Manzardo into the left field corner. That'll be extra bases. Riley Green's throw will come into Trey Sweeney. First pitch swinging. Kyle Manzardo, a lefty who's hit 170 against lefties, hits the sinker down the left field line with McKinstry way off the line. It's a one-out double here in the fifth.
Yeah, left on left like that. That's the only thing you're going to do with that sinker. Manzardo does a nice job getting the bat started and getting the wood to it. Just sneaks it inside that left field line. McKinstry no chance as he was playing in that 5-6 hole. It's a one-out double for Kyle Manzardo.
Brings up John Kenzie Noel. He saw a succession of knuckle curves from Skubal. First time. First pitch here is a 100-mile-an-hour fastball at the knees for a called strike one. Talking about that changeup, though. Tarik Skubal's changeup is worth plus 24 runs this year for him. That is the best pitch in baseball. Fastball up and in. Other pitches in the same category: Chris Sale's slider, Kevin Gausman's four-seamer, Ryan Nelson of Arizona's four-seamer, all plus 20 runs or more. Just to give you a feel for what the best pitches in the game are. 100-mile-an-hour fastball misses low. Jhonkensy Noel represents a threat standing at home plate because he had 2 hits, including a home run off Skubal last week in Detroit. Both hits off the changeup. Hands held low, bat upright. Hands held low below the right shoulder. The 2-1, swing and a miss. Again, the knuckle curve. He swung on one that bounced away. What do you like here in the 2-2?
Well, I'd like for him to go back above the zone with the fastball. Now, here's the thing. You've sped him up. That's why you get the swing on that knuckle curve. That ball was in the dirt, had no chance of being a strike. You can do it again. You want bounce it. It's got to be in the dirt if Dingler asks for it again. If not, throw that fastball at the top rail above the zone.
I like the fastball up. We'll see what he gets here. Probably another knuckle curve. The 2-2. Fastball up. 99 high and tight. Jhonkensy Noel is not going to walk unless you're way out of the strike zone like that. 3 walks this year and 144 trips to the plate. Pretty good chance you'll get a swing. The 3-2. Way up and away. The knuckle curve misses. 3rd walk for Tarik Skubal. Couple of men on now for the Guardians with 1 out in the 5th inning. Number 8 hitter Brian Rocchio, 2 hits off of Skubal last week in Detroit, steps to the plate. Just the 4th time this year Skubal has walked as many as 3 in a game. Swinging a foul out of play, 98 up and away, and 1 more walk than Skubal had allowed in 3 starts against the Guardians this year. Strike 1 on Brian Rocchio. Digs in, hitting .230. Better from the right side. The strike 1. 98 low and away. 98, 99, 100 on this fastball. Every one now is cruising at 98 or above. Stunning walk to Jhonkensy Noel. The 1-1, swing and a miss. Ever reliable changeup. 1-2.
So good with that pitch. Down and away from Rocchio. Location gets him, action gets him, change of speed gets him.
Working third base side, Skubal sets the 1-2. Got him! 99 in. Big second out of the 5th inning, 2 on, 2 out for Austin Hedges.
Yeah, it hasn't been textbook Skubal, but when he's had to make a pitch, he did. This is an absolute dart. Down and in to Rocchio. Locks him up on the inside with 99 and some change. Excellent pitch there.
Dylan Dingler, I think a well-timed visit to the mound.
Yeah, this is... He's giving Tarik a blow right now. Taking the air out.
Yeah. With a lot of effort expended in the last couple of batters.
Taking the air out of the ball a little bit. I like it. He is in no rush to get back behind the plate either.
5th inning is brought to you by Figer Law. All we do is...
Stone
couple
or
of
something.
6-shooters on the hip.
Got the revolvers on the hip. Toothpick.
Hedges saw 6 pitches first time up. First pitch from Skubal, fastball 99, inner third, strike 1. Pitch counts are brought to you every game by Rocket Mortgage. Own the dream. Pitch count for Skubal is at 73. Strikeout update brought to you by Carbliss, the official ready-to-drink canned cocktail of the Detroit Tigers. 9 strikeouts for Williams, now 6 for Tarik Skubal. 1-0 Tigers in the 5th. Ground ball deep in the hole at short. Sweeney will field. Throw to McKinstry at third. Fine play. He was headed toward that left field line. McKinstry got to the bag quickly, and they get Manzardo.
Yeah, baseball IQ play right there. McKinstry retreated to the bag and gave him something to throw at. That was just excellent play by Sweeney and McKinstry right there to get the lead runner.
6-5 putout ends the 5th inning. We head to the 6th. 1-0 Tigers after 5 on the Detroit Tigers Radio Network, presented by Meyer. Ball away, called strike one on Kerry Carpenter. Kerry needs a moment. Edwin Moscoso was given several pitches off the plate. I would say a couple more to Gavin Williams, but he's also given it to Terry Skubal. They've all been on breaking balls, Bobby.
They have been. It's like you anticipate them getting them back.
Check swing, cutter at the belt. It could have been either. I think that was just a called strike, but Kerry also went too far on the check swing. Windmills that bat around once, twice, extends the hands away from the left shoulders. He cocks the bat over it, swings and misses. Curveball down and in for the third time. Swing and miss, strikeout. All three on the curveball. 10th strikeout for Gavin Williams. Starts the 6th inning. But it started with the first pitch that should have been ball one. It changes the whole at bat.
It does. It really does when you get behind like that.
1-0 Tigers are in the 6th inning. Sweeper in the dirt, down and away. Pitch count at a very reasonable 81 for Gavin Williams with 10 strikeouts. Very few long at-bats. He had a very stressful fourth made pitches. The 1-0, fastball 96, bottom rail for a called strike. Torkelson walked with one out in the fourth. Green, a little infield single, dribbled down the first base line. Dingler walked, bases loaded, one out. McKinstry struck out on the curveball. Wenzel Perez struck out to win the threat. Swing and a miss, 96 with tremendous movement in the middle of the plate.
He did a nice job right there. He threw that four-seamer at the bottom rail of the pitch before. Torque takes it, then he comes back with another fastball up in the zone, changes the eye level, just beats him above his barrel.
The 1-2, swing and a miss. Setting him up for the sweeper. Wow. Bobby, this is good stuff. I mean, this is really good stuff from Gavin Williams.
We're watching a guy get his sea legs in this Central Division, and we're going to have to deal with this guy for years to come. This is really power stuff. Two types of fastballs, upper 90s movement, good extension, and two devastating breaking balls from Gavin Williams.
Riley Green gets the first pitch curveball, swings and taps it foul. That's the one I think they've been a little more disciplined laying off of today.
Yeah.
Riley couldn't resist swinging at it. He must disguise it out of hand, Bobby. It must not pop like some other curveballs.
It doesn't. It's got very good line on it. And because he can pair it with that sweeper, the sweeper's a little bit flatter pitch, goes more east-west. There's a little bit of depth to it, but that curveball is straight down. And then when you have that angle that he has off that fastball, it all looks the same.
Strike one, fly ball, right field. This one's deep. That one's got a chance. Gone! Riley Green rips his 35th home run of the year into the seats in right. He got a fastball, and he did not miss. 2-0 Tigers in the sixth.
Dan, we've talked about the entire game. Left-handed hitters have to get the ball away from them and preferably up. That was a four-seam fastball, 96 miles an hour, away from Riley Green and up, and he gets the barrel to it and hits it. It's got topspin on it. You didn't know if he was going to keep its head up or not, but it did get out for his 35th of the year. Big swing from Riley Green right there.
Line drive, 110 off the bat, just sizzled into the seats and right. You think Riley just set him up there? He's going to look bad swinging at a curveball on first pitch so we can get the fastball?
Whatever he said, do it again. Come up and do it again, please. And thank you.
Wow. That's incredible. Kind of incredible that he went to the fastball right there.
I wouldn't have done. I mean, it's easy to say here,
right,
but he's been so good to left-handed hitters in particular with the breaking ball.
I mean, that really is impressive. Sinker off the plate and then onto the plate for a called strike 1 and 2 on Dingler. That really is impressive to stay timed up for the fastball when you've seen so much off speed.
Very much so. It's very difficult to do it, but these Tiger hitters have done a nice job, and Riley got one he can handle right there.
The 1-2, fastball way away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Dingler with the walk and a strikeout. That quieted this big crowd in Cleveland. 2-0 Tigers in the sixth. The 2-2. Got him. 96 down. Dingler takes a called third, season high 12th strikeout for Gavin Williams, but Riley Green's 35th of the year widens the lead. We head to the bottom of the sixth inning. 2-0 Tigers. This is the home of Detroit Tigers baseball, presented by Meyer.
Great.
Online for delivery or pizza portal pickup, Stephen Kwan. This begins the third trip through the order. Leads off, bunts, out in front of home, picked up by Dingler, and he couldn't get a hold that bunt. Scooble was charging. I think he's got a play if he holds on and fires, but he couldn't get a grip. The ball fell out of his hand. Bunt single for Kwan.
Yeah, it wasn't a great bunt in terms of location, but what Stephen Kwan did is he bunted that ball straight into the ground. It popped up, and that bought some time. I don't know.
Watching the replay.
Yeah, I don't think there's any play there.
Nope.
Dylan Dingler did the right thing of just putting that in his pocket and going to work on Martinez.
In at the corners, middle of the infield and double play depth, Sweeney and Torres. Martinez bunt down the first base line. This is trouble, and Scooble hikes it through his legs over the head of Torkelson. Oh my goodness. I'm shocked. Scooble realized he didn't have much of a throwing lane, so he tried to field it between his legs, and he just kind of hiked it, and that had no chance. Second and third, two bunts. And the Guardians now have two in scoring position. Let's pause for station identification on the Detroit Tigers Radio Network. Crowd coming alive. First pitch fastball to Jose Ramirez, strike one. Infield back. On at third. Martinez, a potential tying run at second. 2-0 Tigers in the sixth. The strike one. Ground ball foul. Well out ahead of the knuckle curve. Ramirez, like Kwan, incredible combination. Although this is maybe the best combination of guys who just don't swing and miss. Walk almost as often as they strike out while hitting with power and for average. Can Scooble get a big strikeout? The 0-2 swinging a soft ground ball to third. That will score a run, and again nobody will be retired with a swinging bunt. This is unbelievable. Bunt, error. 40-foot ground ball.
There have been 3 balls put in play this inning. I don't know that collectively they've gotten 150 feet on distance. Unbelievable bunt by Kwan, kills it into the dirt. Another one by Martinez. Scooble decides to try to a highlight play in that situation. Second and third, and then Ramirez. Just another dribbler down the third base line. You can't place that ball out there any better.
2-1 game. Runners at the corners. It is unbelievable. Bunt, error, dribbler. Maybe 120 feet worth of bunts plus ground balls. Quick visit from Chris Fetter. What do you even say?
That's just calm them down. Just get a reset here. Let's go get this guy.
Runners at the corners. Ramirez is going to steal. He's got 40 for the second straight year. First time in his career he's stolen 40. It came last year in his age 31 season. He's going to be gone. Fry at the plate, first pitch. Slider almost hit him, jumps back out of the way.
If he takes off, the Tigers aren't throwing through right here.
No,
they may come up and fire directly to third base.
That's why I'd look for him to go. Only 3 stolen bases against Scooble in 30 starts this year. Scooble's going to lob over to first. Nobody on the road likes it when the opposing starting pitcher keeps an eye on base runners. Inside at the corners, middle of the infield back. 2-1 Tigers. 2 bunts and a swinging bunt that produced a run. The 1-0. 99 misses big in. Fry having a terrible year at the plate, hitting 175. He's 0 for 5 against Scooble with 3 strikeouts. The last weekend this. The 2-0. Change-up outside edge for a called strike. This is where you really look for the strikeout because this is advantage Scooble, the way he's handled Fry. double play ball will actually score a run with the middle of the infield back, and now McKinstry backing up. Right-handed batter. Upright stance, hands tight to the right shoulder. Now he shows bunt, and he punted it off his face. It went foul. Oh, no. Tarek Skubal immediately leaves the mound, puts his hands over his face.
I think he hit him in the face.
That didn't hit his bat? He just flat out hit him?
I think David Fry turned the bunt, and that four-seamer at 99 hit him square in the face.
Tarek Skubal, cap off, walking around. He's very shaken up by what he just saw. I was not watching the monitor. I was just watching the pitch. He squared the bunt. And if that caught him square, that's frightening. And that's why Tarek Skubal reacted the way he did. Trainer's out. And since we're not seeing a replay, I'm guessing it does not look good on the replay. Fry is lying down flat on his back in the right-handed batter's box. Stephen Vogt is out. Is he? A.J. Hinch is out. Is he out there to protect? I mean, I don't think Stephen Vogt would have been going out to say anything to Terry Skubal.
I don't think so.
A.J. looked like he was going out to make sure that.
I think at first A.J. was going out. I mean, Skubal was clearly shaken by what just happened. I think he was going out to check on his guy.
Cart is out. Got a towel over the face of David Fry, who now sits up. Oh my. Now stands up, and that will get a reaction from the crowd. Very woozy on his feet. He will be directed to the cart, the towel over his face, clearly to stop some bleeding. George Valero will continue the at-bat. The cart onto the field will take David Fry off. It's just good to see him get up and walk over to the cart under his own power.
He just gave a thumbs up out at Skubal. Getting a look at it on our FanDuel Sports monitor.
That's awesome.
As the cart was wheeling around, David Fry is sitting on the back of the cart. They clearly made eye contact and each gave him a little, "I'm all right, dude."
So Skubal now has to. I mean, that's upsetting.
Yeah.
To anybody, Tarek Skubal doesn't ever want to hurt somebody with a pitch.
No, you're not listening. No, no one's playing a game that way. When these teams fight hard, there's disdain. There's not any type of other stuff going on. The games have been tough. They've been hard. They've been respectful. No one's trying to hit anybody in the head or neck area for any reason.
And again, he was squaring to bunt, and just as he squared it, Bobby, it's like he just didn't see the pitch.
That's what it looked like. I mean, that's what it looked like.
Like he just didn't pick it up. And because so it goes into the books as a foul, at least on StatCast. So now George Valera, left-handed batter with just limited at-bats, is at the plate. In at the corners, middle of the infield, back runners at the corners. 2-1 Tigers, nobody out here in the sixth. 3-2 in the dirt, and it gets away from Denver and retired. My goodness.
Just a change up down. It's one we've seen Dylan Dingler block quite often this year for the Tigers. Doesn't quite get that left side around it. It squirts away towards the third base Cleveland Guardian dugout. With Ramirez advancing to second base.
Now 3-2. And Valera taps a foul at home plate. 7 for 28 since his recall from the minor leagues with 6 walks and 9 strikeouts. He's got some plate discipline. Hit for average with some power at AAA this year. Left on left in this matchup. Hands tight to the left shoulder as he cocks the bat over at fastball dotted. Down and away at 99 for a called third strike. That's the first out here in the 6th inning. One of the strangest rallies you will ever see. I hate to even call it a rally. Bunt, error. Swinging bunt, wild pitch. My goodness. Kyle Finnegan getting loose in the Tigers bullpen. Soft ground ball foul off the bat of Gabriel Arias, who has walked and struck out. Pitch count at 87 for Tarek Skubal. 6th inning today brought to you by the Jack Demmer Automotive Group. When and experience the Demmer difference. Today's game brought to you in part by Corewell Health. Reminding you together we can overcome any obstacle, fight any battle. Strike one. 99 up and in. Pitch count approaching 90 here in the 6th inning for Tarek Skubal. Ramirez, one of the better base runners in the game. Short cautious lead at second. Torres trying to shorten that lead, ducking in behind him, the 1-1. 99 up. 4 from 14 last week against the Tigers. Again, good opposite field power from Gabriel Arias. Hits lefties, righties about the same. No more power against lefties.
Yep.
Balk. Yep. Ramirez dancing off second base, distracted Skubal and got the balk call. Everything that has gone wrong, that could possibly go wrong, has gone wrong this inning.
Yeah, he was going to go too, Dan. He was absolutely going to go. He had Skubal timed up. Skubal realized it. Wanted to step off and flinched.
The 2-1. Soft ground ball to first. It's going to score a run. Torkelson makes a play and assisted. 3-2 Cleveland.
Another good pitch by Tarek Skubal. The changeup away. 57-mile-an-hour ground ball in the right place. Just scored that run. Following a ball.
Following a wild pitch. Following an error from earlier in the inning. This is how the Guardians have won 15 of 17. It has not been an offensive explosion. They've scored enough. And when they take a lead, 6th inning or later, they generally have not given it up. Swing and a miss and a changeup 0-2 on Manzardo. Absolutely unbelievable 3-run 6th inning. 3-2 Cleveland. The 0-2. Up and away. It's almost surely the end of the night for Skubal. Manzardo doubled on a sinker down the left field line. Don't think you'll see that same pitch here. The 1-2, swing and a foul, 98 in. He took a rip. Lots of struggles against lefties this year. But he can hit a home run off a lefty. Close to the plate, and he's slightly flexed. The 1-2, swing and a miss. Changeup got him. Dingle will tag him out to complete the strikeout. Roar from the crowd. Guardians take the lead, and we go to the 7th inning. 3-2 Cleveland on the Detroit.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager.
starters have been outstanding. Guardians bullpen has been outstanding. Go to their bullpen here in the 7th inning. One of 3 lefties in that bullpen. Eric Sabrowski takes over on the mound. We saw them all last week in Detroit, especially Heron. He appeared in all 3 games. McKinstry swings and misses at a slider up and quickly falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, Sabrowski's last time out was against the Twins on the 21st. Inning of the 3rd, gave up a run. Also punched out one Minnesota Twin. 4-seam fastball, slider, curveball from Sabrowski.
The 0-2 throws him with a fastball. Tigers saw him in 2 of the games last week. He worked an inning and 2/3. Walked a couple of batters. No strikeouts, no hits, no runs. And so Perez turns around, bats right-handed against the lefty. It is incredible, the consistency across the board that the Guardians are getting from everybody on this staff. If you just look at a snapshot of the last 2 weeks for Cleveland, every pitcher swing and a miss. But David Festa and Tim Herron have an ERA below 250. That's 12 different pitchers. Starters have allowed 8 runs in 69 innings. This is a 13-game stretch, but everybody is contributing. The 0-2, got him. 95 away, 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts.
Just a dot on the outside edge at 95 miles an hour right there. Short arm stroke, left-handed, over the top. Just gas right there.
And Ibanez will pinch hit for Trey Sweeney. He's been in a funk of late. For his last 28. Curveball check swing went too far. 7th inning brought to you by Verizon, the #1 network in Detroit. A couple of scores from the 1-800 call, same studio scoreboard. Boston, Toronto 1-1. That game's in the bottom of the 4th inning in Toronto at the Rogers Center. Check swing, fastball up and away. Didn't get the call. The Yankees 1-0 over the White Sox in the bottom of the 4th inning. Toronto leads the Yankees by 2 in the East. Boston 5 back right now. Tigers, Boston, Cleveland, Houston. Swinging a foul straight back, 1-2. Ibanez chasing off the plate away. 1-2. Those 4 teams all within a game of each other. 3-2 Cleveland in the 7th. The 1-2. Line drive to left field. Kwan will come in, make the basket catch. 1-2-3, 7th. 7th inning stretch brought to you by DTE. Manage your energy use and save. Go to DTEenergy.com/save energy. 3-2 Cleveland at the stretch. This is the home of Detroit Tigers baseball. On the final line for Tarek Skubal. He ends up going 6, giving up 3 of the strangest runs you'll ever see, only one of which was earned. An inning that saw 2 bunts, an error, a swinging bunt base hit, a wild pitch, and a balk. 3 walks, 8 strikeouts. Final line brought to you by Figer Law. All they do is win. Junkinsey Noel against Tommy Canley. 3-2 Cleveland in the bottom of the 7th inning. Absolutely crucial 3-game series with the Guardians. Tigers trying to snap a 6-game losing streak. First pitch, changeup, strike 2, Junkinsey Noel. Win for the Guardians pulls them even with the Tigers. When the Tigers left here in early July, the Guardians were 40-48. 15 and a half games behind the Tigers. They've gone 44-24 since. They'd won 15 of 16 before the Twins beat them on Sunday. And they are now 6 outs away from pulling into a tie with the Tigers on top of the Central. The 0-2. Changeup got him on the outside edge. Tommy Canley strikes out Junkinsey Noel to start the 7th.
Yeah. Obviously, you know what, Tommy Canley, you're getting changeup, and then more changeup. It seems like at times he's had outings where that action has come back on that changeup, and sometimes it has not. It's a good start for Tommy Canley in this evening's game.
Soft tap foul and a changeup away from Brian Rocchio, batting from his weaker left side. A couple of other scores from the 1-800-CALL-SAM Studio scoreboard. The strike 1. Off the plate and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Division races right now. With Seattle sweeping Houston, they've got a commanding lead. Seattle's won 14 of 15. Again, I can't tell you how rare it is to see 2 teams like Cleveland and Seattle, as hot as they are this late in the year, swinging a foul when both teams, basically through 100 and almost 40 games, had played 500 ball. I mean,
that's crazy.
It's just astounding what we're watching. Seattle has opened up a 3-game lead. They just swept Houston. In Houston, they won 14 of 15, 3-game lead. Again, the Yankees within 2 of Toronto. Fastball up. Tommy Canley thought he had strike 3, but he's got more work to do. Philadelphia, the big lead in the East, over in the National League. Milwaukee, comfortable lead, 6.5 in the National League Central. Dodgers lead San Diego by 2.5 in the West. But the wild card is wide open. Swing and a miss and a changeup. 2 up and 2 down on strikeouts. A called third and a swinging third. Cubs hold on to the top wild card spot. San Diego solidly has the second one if they don't win the West. And then Cincinnati coming up on the outside.
Who'd have thought with them?
One team just had to get a medium hot to catch the Mets, who are just determined to come back to the pack, and they have. Swing and a miss by Austin Hedges. Goes down to a knee almost. Cincinnati has won 5 straight, and they've caught the Mets. Arizona 1 game back. Those 3 are vying for 1 spot. 1 wild card spot. The strike 1. Change up, good movement on the outside edge for a called strike. 3-2 our score here. Yankees hold on to the top wild card spot in the American League. Boston, Cleveland, Houston, all within a game of each other. That's 3 teams for 2 spots. The 0-2. Change up down. And if the Tigers lose to the Guardians tonight, then all of a sudden that's 4 teams for 3 spots, really. 2 wild card and then the Central Division lead. Cleveland with a win tonight would take the season series, and that's the first tiebreaker if these 2 teams were to finish tied. Tigers sweep Cleveland in Cleveland. They win the Central. The 1-2. Down and away. Hard changeup from Tommy Canley. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, that Cincinnati squad, they've been creeping up on the Mets behind Hunter Green post All-Star break. 3-1 with a 279. 52 punch-outs, 10 walks, and the walks were a bugaboo for him. He's really got that going.
2-2. What an arm that is. Oof. Change up away. 3-2 on Austin Hedges.
I wouldn't mess around with Austin Hedges here. Don't get cute. There's no need to walk him. Throw something in the zone with a little action on it. It's hitting 147.
3-2. Yank the changeup. That's the end of the night for Tommy Kahnle. Kyle Finnegan ready. Lineup turning over. He's going to go to his bullpen. Man on, 2 out, 7th inning, 3-2 Cleveland. And while the Tigers make the change, we'll pause for these words on the Detroit Tigers Radio Network.
That fastball will cruise in there about 96 miles an hour, split devastating. That downward action on that pitch comes in 87, and then it just falls off the table. When he is right, he is really good, can generate a bunch of swing and miss.
15 innings of work, 1 run on 4 hits. 1 run on 4 hits in his 15 innings of the Tigers. 4 walks and 21 strikeouts. Tigers thought they could get more swing and miss out of this right arm by tweaking both the pitch usage and also locations. He talked about wanting to throw the four-seam fastball up a little bit more. You need to throw it down a certain amount, but he felt like he'd been throwing it down at the knees too much to pair with the splitter at the belt to Stephen Kwan. Very distinctive stance, feet close together. I mean, like right next to each other. Deep in that left-handed batter's box. Got a big leg kick, strides, takes a pitch down, 1 ball, 1 strike. And sure enough, the swing and miss has gone up rather dramatically. Strikeout rate from 7.5 per 9 with Washington to 12 with the Tigers. Bañez in tight at third, man on 2 outs. We're in the 7th inning, 3-2 Cleveland, the 1-1. Line drive down the left field line, fair ball into the corner. Hedges rounding second, heading to third. Throw comes into McKinstry. Line drive double for Stephen Kwan. Second and third for Angel Martinez.
Stephen Kwan can just flat out hit, man. This guy can flat out hit. That ball was 96 miles an hour away from him. Maybe even off the plate just a smidge. Good line drive, flat stroke the other way, and laces it inside the line. Riley does a nice job of digging this thing out. No fumbles and getting it into Andy Bañez at third base. Holden Hedges.
Comerica Park, because it's 17 feet farther down the line, or 20 feet, I should say. That might have been a run-scoring double. Schneemann at the plate. Splitter misses low and away. Lefty's hitting 179 with no power against Kyle Finnegan. Schneemann pinch hitting for Angel Martinez. Lefty. Swings and fouls it out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Have to be able to find a way to strand these 2 runners. A walk to Hedges with 2 outs in the 7th inning.
That's the dagger.
That, absolutely. Schneemann hasn't done much at the plate this year. What production he's had has been against righties. 97-mile-an-hour fastball, bottom rail for a called strike. Has one of the odder home road splits. He has not hit at home at all this year. 8 of his 11 home runs on the road. The 1-2, swing and a soft tap foul.
I was expecting that one to sit right out in front of home plate. Why not? We've had a bunch of those today.
And then kick wildly away from Dylan Dingler.
Right. End up in the Tiger dugout.
So as he grabs it, he can't find it. Oh, my goodness.
Mercy. If you don't laugh, you'll cry, Dan.
Jeez, that's about right. Schneemann hands tight to the left shoulder as he cocks the bat over it, waiting on a 1-2. Finnegan holds it for a beat, the 1-2. Swing and a little soft tap foul. The splitter up a little bit. Schneemann for the season hitting .210. That's an over 350 at-bats. Does have 12 home runs, 18 doubles. Finnegan works third base side. Again the 1-2. 97 up and away. 6th pitch of the at-bat is ball 2. Schneemann can work an at-bat. Draws an above-average number of walks with an above-average amount of swing and miss. You would think a good matchup for Finnegan.
Yeah, they made the right choice right there with the fastball. Split, split, fastball, split, split. Wanted to go upstairs. He just missed arm side with it. Go up there again.
Finnegan ready. The 2-2, swinging a shot in the left field, a base hit, and that's going to score 2. Two out, 2-run single, 5-2 Cleveland. Splitter up.
Instead of going with that fastball up, Dan, it went splitter. Dingler wanted it down. It hung in the middle of the zone, did virtually nothing. Schneemann put the bat on it, found the hole in the left field.
Ramirez swings and laces one down the left field line, foul. 5-2 Cleveland. This game was 2-0 Tigers going to the bottom of the 6th inning. You can't even call what the Guardians did in the 6th inning small ball. It was smaller than small ball, whatever that is. Bunt, swinging bunt, error, wild pitch, balk. To score 3 runs. Ramirez takes the splitter low and away, 1-1. Now with 2 outs, Tommy Canely walks. Catcher hitting 147. Finnegan comes in, gives up a double and a single. Chance of Jose. Splitter misses low. Be careful. Another phenomenal season. Ramirez just missed being one of the rare 40-40 club members. 40 homers, 40 steals last year. Well, he's a 30-40 man this year. 30 home runs, 40 steals. 2-1. Up and away. 3-1.
You really better locate here. If he gets one he can handle, he's going to unbutton his shirt.
Left side of the infield shifts to the right. The outfield plays into pull from the left side. Upright stance, tucks the right shoulder in, cocks the bat high over the left. Swing and a miss at the splitter down. Tapped it foul on the ground behind home plate.
Good pitch there by Kyle Finnegan. It was a splitter. Good action on it. Good late action on the plate.
Torque will back up play behind Schneeman. He's off of the pitch. Fly ball center field. Meadows on the run. Tracking it. He'll make the catch. Onto the warning track in deep center field. Harris hit it hard. 2-out rally produces 2 runs for Cleveland. We go to the 8th inning. 5-2.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager.
Strikeout of the night for Cleveland pitchers. 12 for Gavin Williams, 2 for Sobrowski last inning. Now Gaddis starts the 8th inning. 15 strikeouts for Cleveland pitchers. Top of the order, Torres, Carpenter to follow. You just don't want to be behind this Cleveland team. That's why it just felt like that home run from Riley Green was so big, Bobby.
It was.
2-0 lead. Skubal on the mound, pitching well. Torres takes the slider in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cleveland putting together a run of pitching. At this point, with 5 outs left, they have given up 36 runs in the last 20 games. A stretch I'm not sure I've ever seen before, and you just won't see maybe once in a generation. Swing and a miss. Even though it's only 20 games, it's just off the charts good pitching, and everybody is contributing. Gada's 71st appearance of the year. The 1-2. Low and away. Remember, heavy workloads last year. And so all of the numbers for some of the key guys have gone up. But, Bobby, this is still a reliever, Hunter Gaddis, with a 3.20 ERA, a walk rate of 3, and a strikeout rate of, well, just above a strikeout an inning. 2-2. Terrible call. Evan Moscoso's had a very inconsistent strike zone tonight. That's 2 balls with off the plate away for a called third.
Come on. Absolutely. That's not a strike. At no point. It's a 4-seam fastball with no arm side run. Did not get back over that outside edge. Credit Austin Hedges for framing it, but that's just too far out.
5-2 Cleveland, 2 outs in the 8th inning. Changeup bounces. So even though maybe the heavy workload caught up with some of these guys, Bobby, it's still a really good back end of the bullpen.
That's very good back end of the bullpen.
I mean, their numbers last year were otherworldly. Talking about Clase and Smith and Gaddis and Herron. Now this year they're just merely very good.
Right. I mean, you just look at Gaddis, 74 2/3 last year, 66 punch-outs. This year, 64 innings, 66, now 68 punch-outs.
Carpenter takes changeup away.
You like those back-end guys that have a strikeout an inning or more, and he's actually gotten better even though the ERA has gone up quite a bit. 6-3 with 157 last year. That's just off the charts.
The 2-1 to Carpenter is swinging foul out of play. He struck out 3 times in this game. Cleveland 4 outs away from pulling even, incredibly pulling even with the Tigers in the Central Division race after falling behind 15 and a half games when the Tigers swept them in July. The 2-2. Line drive, base hit into right over a leaping Rocchio. Tigers had 2 base runners in the 3rd, loaded the bases with 1 out in the 4th, did not score. Their only base runner since Riley Green with a home run. Tigers need 1 more base runner to bring the potential tying run to the plate. 5-2 Cleveland in the 8th inning. Hedges will go out to have a word with Hunter Gaddis. Bullpen getting busy. Do I even have to get the binoculars out?
Probably not.
No. Can we take a
I'm pretty sure,
really educated guess that it's Cade
sure
Smith?
It's 36 out there. Go ahead and give him a look.
I see a 3. I see a 6. Cade Smith has given up 4 home runs this year, 3 to Detroit Tigers. It's just crazy. He's having a very good year. Torkelson takes fastball out of 3rd for a called strike 1. 5-2 Cleveland, 2 outs, a man on in the 8th inning. Jack Flaherty will be on the mound for the Tigers tomorrow. Tanner Bybee, who kind of falls into the Gavin Williams category of dominating the Tigers, will be on the mound for the Guardians. He faced the Tigers 6 innings last week, gave up 1 run on 4 hits. Torque 0 for 2 tonight with a walk. The 1-1, swing and a miss. Swing right through his slider middle, 1-2. Mackenzie Noel now at first. Standing off the bag, holding with Carpenter. Torque swings and misses and strikes out. 3 more strikeouts. 17 strikeouts for Guardians pitchers tonight. Bottom of the 8th inning coming up. 5-2 Cleveland. This is the home of Detroit Tigers baseball, presented by Meyer.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 19...
We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. 5-2 Cleveland. Unfortunately, you have to give hardest working player to the Guardian staff. I mean, you just have to recognize, Bobby, what Cleveland has been doing. It's just absolutely stunning. Again, a solid pitching staff, but kind of middle of the pack until greatness struck.
They have caught fire. There's just no other way around it. They've caught fire.
We see offenses catch fire.
Yeah.
But to see a pitching staff do this is really remarkable. Ground ball, soft hit is short. McKinstry will charge field on the grass, flip it to Torkelson. George Valera in his second at-bat grounds out on a 1-0 to start the 8th inning. Brent Herter on the mound. Pitching change brought to you by our Southeast Michigan Ford dealers.
Brent Herter back in the mix out of this Tiger bullpen. 2 and 4 seam fastball, mainly 2-seamers, sweeper and changeup. Last time he worked was against the Braves, 2/3 of an inning. Gave up 4 hits, no runs, and then punched out one Atlanta Brave.
So 2 appearances since he went down to kind of find the command. He was really, remember, missing arm side to lefties. The sweeper wasn't really sweeping. He was hitting a lot of lefties. It's just a lot of big misses. Swing and a miss on a 1-0 changeup, 1-1 on Arias. Had a back issue. Definitely came back and was throwing more strikes. He had 1 rough outing, 2 good outings, but it was a lot of strike throwing. First 2 appearances back, 16 pitches, 9 strikes and 1. Soft little tap foul on the ground behind home plate. 27 pitches, 15 strikes. Last time out against Atlanta. Gave up 4 hits, but it was not a lot of hard contact.
Yep.
Arias at the plate. The 1-2. Soft ground ball to third. Ibanez will charge, field, backhand flip to Torkelson. Nice job by Torque to go into adjusting on the bag into foul territory to receive the throw and not be blocked by the runner Arias cutting in front of him. 2 outs, bases empty. Let's pause for station identification on the Detroit Tigers radio network. Petey Halpin out in front of home plate. Bunts, throw to first, not in time.
Just another swinging bunt on a sinker in from Grant Herter. Good fastball running in on the left-handed hitting Halpin.
Big
breaks his
swing,
bat.
little tap.
Yeah. And I think Dylan Dingler is asking for AJ to challenge this play, or at least get the umpires together and see if they can see if it hit off of Halpin on the way out to just in front of home plate.
I didn't see it, did you? I didn't see any contact after the big swing.
I didn't either. It looked like it might have hit off his foot, hit close to it, and then went forward.
Umpires say nope. It's just another swinging bunt base hit for the Guardians. And the Tigers did go off his knee.
It absolutely hit off his back knee.
What? Wow. We just got a great look at it on our FanDuel Sports Monitor. That should have just been a foul.
The Off Base Podcast is on. Join
AJ could do was ask the umpires to confer, and all four of them missed a rather egregious big swing, foul off the leg. I guess to Petey Halpin's credit, he ran.
He sniffed the base hit. He sniffed the base hit. He's like, I'm gonna
Who
get
runs
this.
on that?
Let me get this knock. I don't know. I'm hopping around.
The reason we don't see guys down at first ever because they always stop when they hit a ball off their leg.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That's a knock, though, for Petey Halpin. Petey Halpin got a knock in September.
His 6th plate appearance in the major leagues. He's got some speed. 15 steals in the minor leagues. Draws a throw from Rafael Montero, who's become a nice piece at the back end of the bullpen for manager A.J. Hinch. Halpin's at first with 2 outs in the 8th inning. Kenzie Noel, ground ball deep third. Diving stop by Ibanez. It was foul. Nice play. My goodness. That's the best play we've seen on a foul ball all year.
Andy Ibanez, man. If it's over there, he's going to tackle it. He's going to find a way to stop it and keep it from going anywhere. That ball was 3 or 4 feet foul.
That was a really good play.
It was a good play.
direction change brought to you by your Southeast Michigan Ford dealers. Think Ford first. Broken bat for Junkinsey Noel. Scooble started, went 6. I still don't quite know how to describe that outing tonight. I mean, it was good. It was really good.
Yeah.
The strike one, swing and a miss. I mean, it was his error that contributed to a couple of unearned runs, but still, he pitched his rear off tonight.
He did. That's what Tarek Scooble does. He goes to the mound and he gives you what he just did. It's just that collection of not hard hit balls, swinging bunts.
It was astounding. Splitter away, 1-2 on Junkinsey Noel.
And perhaps an ill-timed Savannah Bananas attempted throw through the legs. Did him in. I don't know. I mean, but in all seriousness, that's why he's really good, because he has immense confidence in himself.
Yeah.
And he was trying
he
to
knew
make
he didn't have time. He was trying to make a play.
That's the bottom line. He was trying to make a play.
Does it look good on replay? No. But he knew that he didn't have time to field, turn, and throw.
Right.
And so he tried.
He tried to solve a problem. What's the most direct path? That was probably a little height between his legs, and he just didn't get it right.
High pop-up into shallow right field. Once Perez comes in, makes the catch. And the 2-2, Junkinsey Noel pops out. Last shot for the Tigers. We head to the 9th inning. 5-2 Cleveland after 8. On the Detroit.
The Off Base Podcast is on. Join Lauren Gardner and Xavier Scruggs for all the baseball buzz across social media, pop culture, and around the majors. The Off Base Podcast. Listen on Spotify and Apple. Sunday mornings, 11 Eastern. Join your favorite on-air personalities for unique perspectives, in-depth interviews, and untold stories from around the league. The MLB Network Podcast, presented by the all-star lineup of Chevy trucks. Listen on Spotify and Apple. Sunday mornings, 11:30 Eastern.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy.
Four-seam split sweeper, 70% fastball, 96 miles an hour.
Riley Green swings and misses at the splitter. Did he hit Hedges?
Yeah, backswings.
On the backswing?
Yeah, smoked Hedges right in the helmet.
Oh, I mean, that's a big swing and miss, and that's solid contact with the bat. My goodness. $15 saves since Clase went on administrative leave. Another splitter, swing and miss, quickly 0-2. Riley Green has one of those 3 home runs that Tiger batters have hit against Cade Smith. Check swing, and Riley Green on the appeal to third. Called out by Chris Guccione.
Come on.
Looked like he held up, but let's face it, they get that call right almost every time. What'd you think?
At least get help. That's what the third base umpire's for.
That's what he did, right?
Did he get? I don't think he did. Did he call it himself?
I thought he pointed. I saw Guccione go up with the right hand.
Okay, then I stand corrected.
Strike one on Dylan Dingler. Trey Sweeney, Riley Green hit home runs off Cade Smith in the game in July. Curry Carpenter lifted up an entire ballpark. It exploded last week in Detroit. The strike one. Fastball 98 outer edge for a called strike. There were two moments last week in Detroit that it's like, okay, here we go. That's the hit we're looking for. Tigers are going from here. And neither one turned into anything. Fastball, oh, come on. Edwin Moscoso is getting caught up in things now. Another fastball. Ball's within a half off the plate for a called third. 19 strikeouts. I mean, that's never in the strike zone.
Listen, Cade Smith is good enough. He doesn't need any help. It's never, as you said, Dan, it's never in the strike zone. The four-seamer away from Dylan Dingler. Never came back to the plate. Wasn't close.
19 strikeouts. Cade Smith wants to make it 20. McKinstry swings and misses. 7 pitches, 7 strikes. Well, 6 anyway. And 1 called. Big crowd here in Cleveland. Ballpark almost full tonight. They're on their feet. 1 out away from moving into a tie on top of the Central with the Tigers. Swing and a miss. 0-2. The 0-2 swinging a line drive to third. Caught by Ramirez. Guardians have moved into a tie from 15 and a half games back with the Tigers. A first place tie with 5 games to go. 19 strikeouts led by Gavin Williams, 12. One of the strangest rallies you will ever see against Tarek Skubal, who had a 2-0 lead in the 6th. And the Guardians come back and pull out the win. Our final score, Cleveland 5 and the Detroit Tigers 2.